Let's imagine something ridiculous. One morning, you wake up, go outside, and realize the sun has turned off. Not exploded, not gone, just off. Like someone flipped the universe's light switch and forgot to turn it back on. At first, you wouldn't even notice. That's because sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. So for those 8 peaceful minutes, you could still sip your coffee, check your phone, and have no idea that, cosmically speaking, you're already in trouble. Then it happens. The sky goes black. Not cloudy, not nighttime, but deep space black. You could see stars at noon. The moon? Gone. It was only reflecting sunlight, remember? And the streetlights suddenly become the most important invention in human history. Temperatures would start dropping, not instantly, but fast enough to make you regret every time you said, "I like winter." Within the first few hours, the surface temperature might drop a few degrees. Not too bad, you think. You grab a sweater. But give it 12 hours and the oceans are starting to cool. Plants stop photosynthesizing, and somewhere out there, a penguin is saying, "Finally, my time has come." Animals would get confused. Birds wouldn't know when to sleep. Humans, well, we'd panic, post about it online, and argue whether it's fake news. Meanwhile, the world would slowly begin to freeze. Power grids would go into overdrive. Solar energy, useless. We'd rely on every last bit of stored energy to keep warm. And within 24 hours, you'd start to see frost in places that have never seen it before. Basically, Earth starts turning into one big, sad refrigerator. But let's say after exactly one day, the sun suddenly turns back on. Congratulations, you survived the longest night in history. But don't celebrate too soon. The sudden return of sunlight would cause instant chaos. All that cold air hitting the warmth again, boom, superstorms. Oceans would start steaming. Weather systems would go absolutely wild. It would be like turning your freezer into a sauna in 5 seconds flat. Still, humanity would survive. Sure, we'd lose crops, power systems, and about half our sanity, but life would crawl back, like it always does. And the next morning, when the sun rises again, you'd probably stare at it a bit longer. Maybe even whisper, "Please don't do that again." So what if the sun turned off for a day? We'd panic, freeze, survive, and probably invent a new religion centered around the power switch. Moral of the story, never take your star for granted. Because without it, even coffee gets cold.